Well, the day has come. We got our driller in. Hopefully we could find some water. Well, there the rig's going up, fellas. Pretty exciting. But a bit nervous too. I hope there's water there. My brother witched it and he hit water, found water there, and Joe here, he just witched it and he found water in the same place, so we shall see. There we go, folks. All set up and they're starting to drill. Just got a tank of water from the lake and ready to go. Dropping pretty quick. We got one bit buried. Time to put another piece of drill stem on. Well, there we go. First length went down to in the ground, so putting a new piece of drill stem on. Not sure how deep we'll have to go here. I suspect probably at least 100 feet. That collar off. There we go. Down the hole. Well, they'll attach that other piece of pipe on there again. We'll go down another length. They're going to reattach that. This team here is a father and his two sons are drilling here. There's the other boy sitting there. Trailer, and of course the trapper's got to play. Here we go again. At a time. Well, it took about 3-4 minutes to bury that second bit, or sorry, that second length of drill stem. Took no time at all. It really went down fast. Well, we didn't get it done today, guys. We kept losing the water. There was too many tree roots here, and that tank, we couldn't get that tank to seal off, and we kept losing the water, so I had to move the truck, and I went and got the tractor with the bucket, and I dug this down a little bit more, dug these tree roots. As you can see in this darker soil on top, there's all these tree roots, and that pipe on there on the tank on the bottom just wouldn't push into the ground properly to seal off. So I scraped them all off with the tractor down to this sand, and we got reset, and they're going to come back early in the morning, and we're going to give it another go, guys. See you tomorrow. Well, it's another day, folks. 5 o'clock in the morning, and they're just getting underway here. See how it goes. Hopefully today we'll strike water. Well, we're still drilling, friends. We're down 120 feet, and we've been getting 90 feet now of good, coarse, stony sand. We just put another length of drill stem on. He's hoping he can hit clay bottom, because then he knows that we get all the water that's there. So we'll see what happens. Well, here goes the casing, guys. This is a 20-foot length of screen. So it should let lots of water in. Just pray that we have lots of water.
Under, get that other long hose strung out to the pump here. We're gonna have to.
I'll turn you guys on again later. Screw in the first length of casing into the screen. Trapper, he would have liked to have been out here to see this all, but it was just too early in the morning for that little guy.
That's good, bud. You don't want to call. Put it in the middle. Yeah, there you go.
So anyways, you guys get the gist. They just screw in. Now they'll lower that all down and then grab another length. In the top of that casing, they put a metal insert in there so the threads don't get bunted up. And also sometimes that casing is hard. It doesn't want to go down the hole very good. So then they have this other piece up top where they can put some weight on it to help push it down. It also puts water down through the center of that. So if it doesn't want to go down, you just start running some water through there and down through the casing, and then it drops. There's that insert It's going down not bad there. There they're bringing it down, and they'll probably have to put some water through there. Here comes the water. Now it'll drop down better. They can also put a little weight on the top there, and they don't got to worry about buggering up the plastic pipe. That's 3 lengths down, counting this 20-foot screen. Well, my friends, it's all cased. Now we're just running the drill stem back down the casing so they can flush it with air. Bit of a lengthy process. Water well drilling, but hopefully we're going to have a real good well. We're flushing it with air. Must be quite a compressor on there. Guys, it's looking all right. We're putting air down there, and there's quite a bit of water coming up, and it's looking clearer and clearer. Hopefully it's good. I think we got water, honey. I think we got water. Watch this, guys. I'm gonna put some air down there now. Let it sit for 5 minutes. Here we go. There she blows. Nice to see. Well, my friends, we got our well. For a while there, once it was cased and Joe put air down there, it wasn't looking too good. He didn't even think it looked that good. But you know, he spent time working at it and developing it and putting air down and water down and letting it sit and putting more air down, and all of a sudden it really started to come on. Each time then he'd put air down and some water would come up, and he'd leave it sit for a few minutes, and then he'd put more air down, and each time he did that, more and more water kept coming in and coming up, and it turned out to be a really good well. Right now we're getting over 20 gallons a minute, maybe 25 gallons a minute. The day after the well was cased, he came up here and he put a submersible pump down there, and we let it pump for an hour and a half, and it virtually did nothing to drop the level of the water in that casing. The well's 120 feet deep, and the water in the casing was coming up to within 30 feet from the surface, so there's 90 feet of water in that casing. So it's a good one. We could bring 300 head of cattle here and water them like nothing. I mean, we get 20-25 gallons a minute coming in there, and the submersible pump, maybe pumps 12 gallons a minute. We'll never pump it dry. So we were so happy about that. Joe did good by us. He really a good fella there drilling. I will leave a description, or I will leave his contact information in the description. But his name is Joe Lange. He's from Goodsoil, and his company calls it Lakeland Consulting Limited. So yeah, we're so happy we got a good well here. So anyways, folks, keep moving forward, and until next time, I want to thank you all for watching, and we will see you down the trail.